My message to myself this morning is, what do I have to stop doing? And it's been inspired by an incident in our home this morning where we've pulled out our son's lunchbox from his bag only to find that the lunch that was made for him was still basically sitting there. And we have one boy, and my husband and I are both people who come from a place of loving through doing acts of service. So to cook our son a lunch and a breakfast every morning is what happens. So some of you will think that I'm absolutely crazy. And this morning my husband just had enough. And so John Luke has gone to school this morning with no lunch. And it made me reflect on how often do we fill our lives with things that we should stop doing, either to help other people grow and take responsibility or understand the consequences. Instead, we keep doing it, and we might do it from what we call a place of love. So my place of love today would have been still to let him go with a lunchbox, but instead I wrote a letter to his teacher telling her don't expect lunch today from John Luca because he has a lesson to learn. And, you know, even in sharing this, you kind of have things that come up like, you know, how will I be judged? How's he going to go today at school? Will he have enough fuel in his brain to listen? You know, poor baby. But this is the thing, is whilst we keep doing things and not getting the results that we want, we're wasting time. And our lives are so busy now, and they're just getting filled with more and more things, that I think that there needs to be a time that you allow yourself, and this once again is my message to myself that I'm sharing with you too, is that we have to make time to go, what have we got to stop doing? And in stopping doing those things, it's not only will it allow us to spend more time on the things that are important, the question is, by us continuing to do things like me making the lunchbox for my son every day, despite whether he eats it or not, and not getting him to learn that lesson, is I'm taking away life experiences from other people too. So I think it's like a dual-edged sword, and this is my thought this morning, is one, I've got to decide what are the things I need to stop doing. And I think this is always something that I come at. It's either I've got to stop it or I bench it. It means I'm not going to think about that for now. I'm going to give my fresh energy to other things that require it. And then what am I doing that other people should be doing? What am I taking opportunities, responsibilities, learning experiences from others, and I'm justifying it by saying it comes from a place of love. I hope that helps.